Video Diary, October the 29th, 2018 by Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamama City, Japan. ビデオ日誌2018年10月29日、林博です。こんにちは。昨日 JR 新横浜駅近くの会館で、勉強会を開きました。多数の方にお集まりいただきありがとうございました。そして皆さんから心温かいプレゼント、それに色紙をいただきました。ありがとうございました。本当に嬉しかったです。私、林博の生涯においてもこれほどまでに心温まる誕生日を持ったのは今回が初めてです。心からお礼申し上げます。ありがとうございました。で、昨日は主にダ・ヴィンチの話から入らせていただきました。やはりと言いますか、神の謎を解いていく上においてはですね、ダ・ヴィンチを外してはありえないと私はそのように考えています。そういう視点からですね、ダ・ヴィンチ、レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチですけども、その謎の画家ですよね。一応画家ということになっていますけども、謎について話させていただきました。言い足りない部分はですね、その2日前に資料として動画でアップしておきましたので、何かね疑問に思われることがありましたら、どうかそちらの方をご覧になってください。で、当日と言いますか、昨日、十分お答えすることができなかった部分につきましては、これから1ヶ月かけてゆっくりと言いますか、時間をかけて報告と言いますか、返事のようなものを皆さんにお届けしたいと考えています。今しばらくお待ちください。どうもありがとうございました。本当に充実した一日を過ごすことができました。で、今日浜松へ帰ってきましてね、というのはあの後焼津のホテルに一泊させていただきました。5年ぶりぐらいなんですけども、以前はワイフとよく行きましたので、行ってみようか、行こうということで、昨日のね帰り、新横浜での勉強会を終えた帰り道に焼津のホテルに一泊させていただきました。朝5時頃だったと思うんですけども、目を覚ますと真っ赤な朝焼けが目に飛び込んできました。この写真がその写真です。素敵でしたね。はい。私が知る限りと言いますか、貧弱な情報ですけども、最もなんて言いますか、海が美しいホテルがこのホテルではないかと思います。小風閣松風閣アンビアホテルという名前のホテルです。焼津から車で10分ほどといいますか、送迎のバスで10分ほどのところにあります。素敵でしたね。ロマンチックでした。それはさておき、今日帰ってきましてね、まず一番目に作り直したのがフロレンスに現れた UFO 事件です。1万人の人がその UFO と、そして UFO 周辺から降ってきたエンゼルヘアを目撃しています。そういう事件なんですね。で、その事件というのはまだごく最近起きた、ごく最近といいますか、60数年前に起きた事件なんですけども、実際に1万人の人が目撃しているということなんですね。決して無視できない事件かと思います。皆さんの中にはね、めんどくさいことはいいから UFO でもね現れてくれたらそれで全てけりがつくんだなんてね、そういうふうに書いてきてくださった方もいらっしゃいますけども、歴史といいますかね、隠された歴史、隠蔽された歴史を少しずつ紐解くといいますか、掘り起こしてみると、掘り返してみるとですね、このような事件も現実にあったということです。1万人の人が見たということですよね。そして当時ワールドカップの選手をしていた方もですね、その事件を目撃し UFO が現れた時にはサッカーの試合は停止してしまってですね、ボールがコロコロとスタンドの方に転げていったというようなことも証言なさっておられます。新聞記事にもなったということですね。どうしてこうした事件がですね、もっとですね、多くの人の関心を集めて、そしてならなかったかということなんですけどもね、つまりはこうした事件というのもたびたび起きてるんですよね。それが歴史の闇の向こうに消えてしまっているということですね。なおこの、紹介しました動画はですね、英国の BBC 放送が放送したものです。ソースとしては心配のないソースということになります。という視点でもう一度この事件、日本ではほとんど知られていない事件かと思われます。そういう事件についての動画を出したんですけどもね、このところ誤字脱字のミスが多くてですね、気になっていましたので、今朝焼津から帰ってきまして一番に、作り直しました。このスタジアムでその事件が起きたということですね。そしてもちろんフロレンスの町の人たちもそれを目撃したということです。この事件をどう捉えるかですけども、まさしくこれはその証拠の事件、その証拠っていうのもおかしいですけどもね、 UFO の存在はもちろんのこと、エンゼルヘアがですね存在するというその証拠的な物理的な証拠っていうのは横に置きますけどもね、それはそのエンゼルヘアの特徴からしてですね、しばらくすると蒸発するように消えてしまうという特徴からしてですね、物的な証拠そのものではないのかもしれませんけども、状況証拠としては十分取り上げるべき事件ではないかと思います。続く動画の中でそれを紹介しますので、もう一度ご覧になってください。Bye for now.
Football match in Florence, Italy 1954. 60 years ago a football match ground to a halt when unidentified flying objects were spotted above a stadium in Florence. Did aliens come to Earth? If not, what were they?
60年前の1954年の10月27日のことでした。イタリアのフロレンスの上空に UFO が現れ、サッカーの試合が中断されるという事件が起きました。エイリアンが地球へやってきたというのでしょうか。もしそうでないというのなら、彼らは一体何だったというのでしょうか。Hiroshi Hayashi、浜祭りジャパン。
It was the 27th of October 1954, a typically crisp autumn day in Tuscany. The mighty Fiorentina club was playing against its local rival Pistoiese. 10,000 fans were watching in the concrete bowl of the Stadio Artemi Franchi. But just after half-time the stadium fell eerily silent, then a roar went up from the crowd. The spectators were no longer watching the match. but were looking up at the sky, fingers pointing. The players stopped playing, the ball rolled to a standstill. One of the footballers on the pitch was Ardico Magnini. He was something of a legend at the club and had played for Italy at the 1954 World Cup. "I remember everything from A to Z," he says. "It was something that looked like an egg that was moving slowly. Everyone was looking up and also there was some glitter coming down from the sky, silver glitter. We were astonished, we had never seen anything like it before. We were absolutely shocked." Play was suspended because spectators saw something in the sky, according to the referee's match report. Among the crowd was Gigi Boni, a lifelong Fiorentina fan. "I remember clearly seeing this incredible sight," he says. His description of multiple objects differs slightly from Magnini's. "They were moving very fast and then they just stopped. It all lasted a couple of minutes. I would like to describe them as being like Cuban cigars. They just reminded me of Cuban cigars, in the way they looked." Boni has spent many years reliving that day in his mind. "I think they were extraterrestrial. That's what I believe, and there's no other explanation I can give myself." Another of the players, Romulo Tusi, still sprightly in his 70s, agrees. "In those years everybody was talking about aliens, everybody was talking UFOs, and we had the experience. We saw them directly, for real. The incident at the stadium cannot simply be interpreted as mass hysteria. There were numerous UFO sightings in many towns across Tuscany that day and over the days that followed. According to some eyewitness accounts, a ray of white light was seen in the sky coming from Prato, north of Florence." Another man who relishes the chance to speak about that day is Roberto Pinotti, the president of Italy's National UFO Center. He has written many books about UFOs, and his home in the center of Florence is stuffed full of alien memorabilia, posters of old Italian B-movies, framed newspaper articles and black and white photographs of blurry flying saucers. The players and the public were stunned seeing these objects above the stadium, Pinotti says. At the time the newspapers spoke of aliens from Mars. Of course now we know that is not so, but we may conclude that it was an intelligent phenomenon, a technological phenomenon, and a phenomenon that cannot be linked with anything we know on Earth. He's also intrigued by the material that fell from the sky, what Magnini describes as silver glitter. "A wave of flying saucers over Italy," reported the Domenica del Corriere 3 years later, with thanks to the Fondazione Corriere della Sera for the use of material from their historic archives. It is a fact that at the same time the UFOs were seen over Florence there was a strange, sticky substance falling from above. "In English we call this angel hair," says Pinotti. "The only problem is after a short period of time it disintegrates. As a 10-year-old boy he witnessed this phenomenon himself. I remember, in broad daylight, seeing the roofs of the houses in Florence covered in this white substance for 1 hour and, like snow, it just evaporated. No one knows what this strange substance has to do with UFOs. Variously described by witnesses as similar to cotton wool or cobwebs, the substance was hard to collect because it disintegrated on contact, but some people were determined to find out what it was. One of them was a journalist at the Florentine newspaper La Nazione, the late Giorgio Bettini. In 2003 he told an Italian television program, Voyager, how on that day he received hundreds of phone calls about the sightings. From the offices of La Nazione in the center of town his own view of the sky was blocked by the cathedral, so he went up to the top of the newspaper's building to see what everyone was talking about. The 81-year-old recalled seeing shiny balls moving fast towards the dome of the cathedral. Bettini ventured out to investigate. He came across a wood outside the city that was covered in the white fluff. He gathered several samples by rolling them up on a matchstick, and took them to the Institute of Chemical Analysis at the University of Florence. When he got there he found that others had done the same. The lab, led by respected scientist Professor Giovanni Canarai, subjected the material to spectrographic analysis and concluded that it contained the elements boron, silicon, calcium and magnesium, and that it was not radioactive. Unfortunately, this did not provide any conclusive answers, and the material was destroyed in the process. Could it have come from a UFO? It's an absolutely silly idea. Science totally rejects this idea, says U.S. Air Force pilot turned astronomer James McGaha. From the Grasslands Observatory in southeastern Arizona, he has spent more than 40,000 hours staring at the night sky. Not to mention the additional hours he's spent in the cockpit of U.S. fighter jets. You know, the whole UFO phenomenon is nothing but myth, magic and superstition, wrapped up in this idea that somehow aliens are coming here either to save us or destroy us, he says. In McGaha's view, the whole spectacle, angel hair and all, was nothing more than migrating spiders. When I looked at this case originally, I thought perhaps it was a fireball, a very bright meteor breaking up in the atmosphere. They can be cigar-shaped with pieces breaking off. But it became fairly apparent that this was actually caused by young spiders spinning webs, very, very thin webs. The spiders use these webs as sails and they link together and you get a big glob of this stuff in the sky, and the spiders ride on this to move between locations. They just fly on the wind, and these things have been recorded at 14,000 feet above the ground. So, when the sunlight glistens off this, you get all kinds of visual effects. As some of this stuff breaks off and falls to the ground, this all seems magical, of course, says McGaha. But I'm fairly confident that's what happened that day. This theory is backed up by the fact that September and October are the months when spiders in the northern hemisphere migrate, and spectacular spider migrations still make headlines today. But it hasn't convinced everyone. Of course, I know about the migrating spiders hypothesis. It's pure nonsense. It's an old story and also a stupid story, says Pinotti. He disputes the spider theory because of the chemical analysis of the angel hair samples. Spider silk is a protein, an organic compound containing nitrogen, calcium, hydrogen and oxygen, not the elements reportedly found in the samples Bettini and others brought to the university. 60 years on, the chances of determining the cause of the incident are slim. I wouldn't trust any reports of an old and strange event like this unless I'd seen the data, says science writer Philip Ball. He agrees that the elements said to have been observed in the angel hair don't seem to tally with the spider theory. Magnesium and calcium are fairly common elements in living bodies. Boron and silicon much less so. But if these were the main elements that the white fluff contained, it doesn't sound to me as though they'd come from spiders, he says. So it all remains a mystery. No matter what the scientists say, those who were there are convinced that what they saw was unlike anything on Earth. Rimolo Tusi just feels lucky to have been there. His eyes dance excitedly as he remembers that curious day. I was spellbound and I was also so happy.